Hello. Now we're going to see going to, but in negative and question forms. So the use, like we saw, going to is used when we talk about plans. Like I'm going to my parents' house on Saturday. So plans that we made before speaking. Before we started speaking, we already had the plans. And it's also used for predictions or things that we think are going to happen. For example, I think it's going to be sunny this weekend. So then here we have examples of how to make negative sentences. So the first one says, I'm not going to pay the light bill this month. So as we can see, we start with the subject, then this is the contraction for am. So I'm not going to. So after the verb to be, we put the not, and then we have going to, and then the verb in simple form, and then the complement. I'm not going to pay the light bill this month. And we could also have it like this one. She doesn't think she's going to win the game. So here we have the subject, she, and then the one that changes would be this one, doesn't. She doesn't, he doesn't, it doesn't. And I don't, we don't, they don't, you don't. So depending on the subject, this one's going to be. Then think, think, and then she's going to win the game. So this one, she's going to win the game, is just like normal, like the subject, the is, are, or am, depending on the subject, then the going to, verb in simple form, and complement. So in the first one, we have I'm not going to pay the light bill this month. So we have I am, or if it were he is, she is, we are, depending on the subject, and then the not in between, the verb to be and going to. And in this one, it's between the subject and think. So that's just the negative. Now for questions, here we have examples of questions. The first one says, are they going to go to the mall? And the person answers, yes, they are. And in the second one, it says, what is she going to do tomorrow? She's going to work online. So as we can see, we can start with the verb to be depending on the subject. So they goes with are, so it would be, are they going to go, the verb in simple form, to the mall? Are they going to go to the mall? If we start with are or is or am, the answer is going to be yes or no. So yes, they are. That's the answer this time. And then here, we can also start with like a WH question to make a different type of question. So this one says, what is she going to do tomorrow? So we start with WH, then the verb to be depending on the subject. Here is she, so it is. What is she going to do? Like the verb in simple form, and then tomorrow. She's going to work online. What is she going to do tomorrow? She's going to work online. And now here we have 4 exercises to unscramble in order to make questions or negatives. So I'm going to give you a few seconds and then we'll check them all together. You can pause the video if you want to. Okay, so let's start checking them. The first one says, buy, are, going to, question mark, they, a car. So it's a question. So we're going to start. It doesn't seem to have do or does, so we're going to start with are. Are they going to buy a car? The second one, going to the concert. She isn't. So what would that be? Would be she isn't going to go to the concert. Number 3, doesn't go. Think the man he's to the beach going to. So we can see that it's negative. So it would be the man doesn't think he's going to go to the beach. And number 4 is get he going to the new job. So what would that be? It's a question. So in this case, it would be, is he going to get the new job? And yep, here, if we had does, we could also have, does he think he's going to get the new job? Does he think he's going to get the new job? If we had does he, another does he. So I think that's it for this video. I hope that it was helpful. Bye.